Well, it's back to basics when it comes to cooking and baking, and it's a great pleasure to welcome Tom Herbert. And I understand you've got a bit of a local connection.
Yeah, well, my dad's Swindon born and bred, if you'll pardon the baking pun. Yeah, he was born here.
And today you're going to be doing some demonstrations and again teaching us and trying to encourage us to get back to cooking real food.
Real food, just basic, simple ingredients, nothing fancy or poncy. I guess what I hope to bring is just enjoying the making and sharing of good food. And as a baker, of course, I like to see bread at the heart, at the centre of that. My top tip, and this is the flour festival, so I want to get this in, find a good flour and stick with it. We've got some great flour milled around here. And when you know your ingredients and you master a recipe, then your learning and the outcomes will just get better and better. So that's what I'm encouraging people to do. We want to share our love for food with the next generation, and you know, it's the kind of thing that kids love and remember. And if we have a chance to change their attitudes to food, then there's hope.
We came especially to see Tom because we're massive fans. I think it's brilliant, and the weather makes it. But it's a really good idea. It brings everybody out and into the shopping centre, so it's got to be good.
I'm Tracy and I run Swindon's Dish and Bitch. We meet every Monday from 7:30 onwards and we sit, knit, chatter. It's a lovely social group and there's about 20 of us that meet up and we like to knit for charity.
I think anything that brings things to the centre of Swindon is really good. It's fun, lots of people can access it, it's non-threatening. And what he was demonstrating was something that people can do.
It's wonderful to see you, David Domoney. And first of all, tell us about your new show.
Well, we're into our third series of creating quite dramatic gardens for very deserving people. That's Alan Titchmarsh, myself, Katie and Francis. And they'll be out on ITV throughout the summer months. We have a tendency, and cooking and gardening similar, of people thinking it's too technical to actually have a go, when in many cases you just get started and learn from there. And I suppose in many cases when you say gardening, everybody thinks it's cutting the lawn and weeding and watering, but it's not. It's water pistols for the kids on a summer's day. It's a barbecue. It's a Sunday morning sitting outside reading the paper with a bacon butty and a glass of orange juice.
You had some fantastic tips. Which are some of your favourite ones?
There's a lot of things that you can recycle in your own home. Bananas is another good one. It's the skins of the bananas, if you chop up and put underneath roses, a lot of the energy, the potassium goes into the soil to help. So there's a whole host of them.
Well, David, thanks so much for bringing your passion to us here in Swindon. It's been absolutely great.
Well, you're very welcome.
We look forward to seeing more.
It's easier for me. I'm a Wiltshireman. I was born in Wiltshire, so it feels like coming home.
I've had wonderful samples, I've seen demonstrations, met celebrities and enjoyed the buzz here at Wharf Green and at the Brunel Centre. Now, of course, this is just the beginning of a summer of a huge amount of activities taking place. Have a look on the website below and we'll be back soon. This is Alistair Greener for Swindonweb TV.